You're the kind master, eh, mate?
So I pay.
I apologize. I'm glad to hear it. Well, when I... What'll it be?
God be with you. What would you like?
I want to ask about that counsellor, Jerome Naz.
I know you do, but what about my dress?
I've got a dress for you, just like you wanted.
Oh, lovely. Let's see. This? I'd be on the shelf till Judgment Day wearing this. I want a pretty dress.
I'll try to...
I look for... Farewell.
So many promises.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed. I never want to see you here again without
I'm in no mood for nonsense. No messing about.
Keep close to the
Oh,
others.
it's you.
It's not safe here.
Sorry.
Oh, so you're doing that. All right then.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
What do you have for sale?
Maybe you've no business here.
My respects. If you're looking for... What will it be?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Thank you, and take care.
Careful.
I apologize.
Greetings. What do you want?
I want to ask about that counsellor, Jerome Naz.
I know you do, but what about my dress?
I've got a dress for you, just like you wanted.
Oh, lovely. Let's see. This had to be on the I want to...
I've got a dress.
Oh, this had to be on... I want to...
I've got a dress for...
Oh, this had to be on... I want to...
I'll try...
I look for... Farewell.
Tell you to be careful.
Sorry. When I wash their hair, I give them a head and neck massage as well, and I give their backs a proper...
I'm sorry.
All the girls do that. There must be something else. And I only wear a light blouse when I'm working. It always seems to get wet when I'm washing them, and then it's like I've got nothing on at all. And then I look all downcast and say I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet.
What did I come here for?
Clear off! Do you hear?
You have a kind master, eh? Much.
Did you hear who died?
Ha! I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing.
It happens!
When I
Just
wash
watch where
their
you're going
hair,
next time.
I give them a head and neck massage as well. And I give their backs a proper kneading. All the girls do that. Must be something else. And I only wear a light blouse when I'm working. It always seems to get wet when I'm washing them. And then it's like I've got nothing on at all. And then I look at
Dave, keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
You have a kind master, eh? What more do they want? This'll have to be enough.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about. Got it?
Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Lucky for you.
I'm sorry.
Be careful.
Gather round and listen. I have to warn you about the greatest evil and danger on God's earth.
That can happen. My younger brother was as happy as Asa when he was born, but the baby will grow out of it soon enough.
I hope so. But at the christening, it'll look like it.
Greetings to you.
Lord be with you.
Hey, if I needed something, let's say, really filthy, covered in fleas, got any ideas?
What are you getting at? Why are you asking me? Do I look like I'm an expert on fleas to you?
No.
Fuck off.
Do you know where I could get hold of some fleas?
You what? Are you drunk? Leave me alone.
God be with you. What would you like?
I need to find some rags covered in fleas. You wouldn't have any, would you?
No, I would not. I ain't some wretch.
Lord be with you.
I need to get hold of some old rags covered in fleas. Got any ideas?
What? What on earth for?
I can't tell you, but it would be a great help to me if you knew of something.
All right. If you put a couple of groschen in my palm, I might know something.
Here you go.
Thanks very much. We have this encampment in the Cobbler's Quarter. Try looking by the wall behind the biggest tent there. There's loads of rubbish there. But I saw just the kind of blanket you need. Covered in fleas it was. Makes me shudder just to think of it.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, please.
Quality goods here. A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase. Yes. Fine wares here. Quality merchandise.
You silly doggy.
fighting by our side and helping defend against the Midlands. Thank God.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this.
Did you hear the dirt stallion is shouting us all over?
If you know it, then so does half the town.
What did I come
And
here
that
for?
goes
What'll it be?
Of course he knows. It's the one sending him there.
What are you talking?
See you later.
But the old man just is not with him. He wants to turn the doctor.
Kochst du heute Abend?
No, sorry.
What would you like?
I'd like to use your services.
Certainly. We're open.
Tend to my wounds, prepare me a bath, and wash my clothes, please.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You won't regret it, sir.
There, all better. I hope that... Christ! Pardon me.
Let's hope he enjoys the herbs.
Grüß dich. Was stimmt nicht mit dir? Davon hätte ich gern noch mehr, bitte.
weren't in church on Sunday.
Greetings.
Oh ja. Bier ist besser als Gold.
This is the third time you've asked for me specifically. No more. To it than that, then.
What do you mean?
I was just wondering if maybe you...
Braver Köter. Ganz brav. Why is it open? You're not allowed here. Get off your ass and leave.
Huh?
Get moving!
Wait a moment. What happened
You
here?
shouldn't be walking around in the dark.
What is this right
You
now?
see?
Starting
It
to think
didn't
someone
even
might
hurt.
Ambush me. Good.
Huh? Not you
What's
again!
going on here?
You see? It didn't even hurt.
You've no business here.
Hail Mary.
I'm sorry?
What do you want?
I need to take a load off.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bathmates.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You'll find exactly what you're looking for in my baths.
I hope you enjoyed that. I like it when a man is satisfied. And come back again any time. I'd be happy to see you.
Come on. Crawl all over it. And bite to your heart's content.
Right! Listen to what I have to say! Only a blind man can't see it! Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was!
Netter Wauwau. Was darf's heute Morgen sein?
Show me your wares.
Thank you and take care.
Show me your wares.
Maybe not. You're acting like a child. Go and whistle somewhere else.
Red pancakes!
Was darf sein heute Morgen?
What do you have for sale?
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Greetings to you.
Greetings. What do you want?
I want to ask about that councillor, Jerome Naz.
I know you do, but what about my dress?
I've got a dress for you, just like you wanted.
Oh, lovely. Let's see. Wow, it's gorgeous.
It's all yours. Now, what can you tell me about Naz and his visits?
Of course. It's the same every time. I go upstairs to prepare a bath for him. It can't be too hot or too cold. And then Adam gives me this fragrant oil, and I have to mix that in.
That's some special treatment, isn't it?
We don't do that for anyone else. I hear it's awfully expensive, but only the best for Councillor Naz. Well, that's what Adam says.
I understand.
Well, then he has his bath, eats and drinks and discusses important issues with Adam and the other wealthy guests. And then he usually goes home or stays on with some girl. It depends.
Could you show me the fragrant oil?
I ain't got it. Adam's really careful with it, so he only gives it to me when Councillor Naz comes. Then he locks it up somewhere in his room upstairs.
You said Naz talks to Adam during bathing. What about? Do you know?
No, I don't. I don't listen to them. Boring stuff, usually. About the city council, about money, blah, blah, blah. I mind my own business.
What does the oil look like? Is it in some pitcher?
No, it's small. A little bottle with a cork. A bit like perfume. Aye, and it's got something painted on it.
Something like colourful flowers?
That's right. How do you know?
I remembered seeing something like that, actually.
Aha.
Well, I must be off now. But thanks.
Thank you for the dress. See you later.
What do you need?
I'd like to use your services.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
I'd like a pretty girl to take care of all my needs.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Great. But it'll cost you.
I'll gladly pay you.
Great. My girls will take good care of you, Henry.
I'm sorry if I startled you. That's just the way I like it. I'd be happy to do it again next time.
There's nothing here for you. Can we... Kochst du heute Abend?
Aye, of course.
What are you doing here? You're not allowed.
What more do they want?
That's rank. Ugh.
Needles, thread, pins.
God be with you.
I was at Adam's bathhouse.
And how did it go? Tell me.
I asked about Naz, and let's say he won't feel as comfortable there as he used to.
That sounds good. At least he might be willing to talk to me now.
Oh, so I don't forget, I brought you something. This is some precious oil they mix into his bath. He's crazy about it, it seems. So you can surprise him when he turns up here.
That's great. Thank you.
What are we going to do now? Wait.
Well, there's one more counselor we could get on our side.
Who?
Councillor Tuchmacher. Apparently, some nobleman accused him of swindling his customers, and he has some problems now, or something like that. If you go to him and ask, maybe he'd appreciate some help.
Who is this Tuchmacher? What else do you know about him?
He's a master tailor and draper. He has a shop in Town Hall Street. And he's one of the councillors who's likely to vote for Adam. He was always a bastard.
You know each other?
It depends on what you mean. We had a bit of a row some years back, and he's pissed off with me. I'd never have thought that moron would be on the council.
What about the other councillors? Have you spoken to any?
I've given bribes and promised favours, but nothing is certain. Unless Naz is eating out of the palm of my hand, we need every vote we can get.
All right. I'll go and see him and find out what's up.
Oh, and when I said we had a bit of a row, maybe it'd be best not to say I sent you. He might not take kindly to it.
All right. Don't worry.
What's that noise? What was that?
How did it go? I went to see him, but he threw me out.
I apologize. What a mess.
Good day to you.
I heard you're having trouble with some noblemen.
What's that got to do with you?
Nothing. But maybe I could help you.
And you just feel like helping me, do you? Because you've got a big heart? I don't buy it. What's your game?
Do the municipal bathhouse and the clean tax mean anything to you?
Of course! I'm a member of the Kuttenberg Council.
So, when you're going to choose the bathhouse, I need you to vote for the Kingfisher.
Why are you interested in bathhouses?
Let's say it's in my interest if they make a profit. I contributed to the furnishings, and I expect to get a return on that soon.
Oh, I see what you mean. Aye, why not? If you can help me, my vote is yours. But only if you succeed.
It's a deal. What's it all about, then?
I had a bit of a quarrel with Sir Jan of Leschin, and I need someone young and strong to take my place in a duel.
You're gonna fight?
You'll do the fighting, and that will settle our dispute. Do you agree?
What did you quarrel about?
Just a silly misunderstanding. Some nobleman's servant ordered a coat for his lord, except he kept urging me, and I ran out of the right fabric. So I used a different fabric in some places, and the lord noticed and accused me of swindling him.
Well, you did, didn't you?
What was I supposed to do? I'd also have been in trouble if I didn't deliver it on time.
All right. What happened next?
I wanted the bailiff to adjudicate, because I'm on good terms with him. But the nobleman insisted it to be resolved under the law of the realm, because the city law doesn't apply to him. And that means settling the dispute under the watchful eyes of God, by combat.
What are the rules of the duel?
You don't need to worry. It's not to the death.
What weapons?
Well, as I'm not a nobleman, I'm not allowed to use a sword. But you can use a mace, flail, or a hunting sword.
Oh, great. And armor?
No plate armor.
And the nobleman?
He can have everything. Sword and armor.
That's hardly a fair fight.
That's by the by, though. If I'm in the right, you'll beat him even with a stick. God's hand will guide you.
Well, I hope so. Have you had this kind of problem with customers before?
Never! I've never had any complaints before this. I had a good reputation in Kuttenberg, and now I'm disgraced.
It won't be my first duel, so why not? I'll take your place.
I'm glad I've found someone with courage.
Where's the duel going to take place?
The dueling spot is secret. It's out of town, so we'll go there together. But it's too late to travel now. We'll set off in the morning. You can wait at my place if you want.
All right, I'll wait with you.
I'm here like we agreed, sir.
Tuchmacher. Who's this with you?
My champion. He's going to fight in my name.
Sir?
I would laugh in your face here and now, but that wouldn't be chivalrous. So I'll just ask if you're ready, lad.
I'm ready.
You have to say it's of your own free will.
I, Henry of Skalitz, fully aware of all the risks, am prepared to represent Tuchmacher in combat to restore his honor, and I shall win or lose in his name. Let God's will decide the outcome.
If you fight as well as you speak, you could be a worthy opponent. I was afraid Tuchmacher would beg for forgiveness. Shall we begin?
Let's get on with it.
Hold your horses. Tuchmacher, how has your champion geared up? The wrong weapon and plate armor? Listen here, youngster. You'll fight with what's appropriate for a man of Tuchmacher's status. Some bludgeon or hunting sword. And take off that plate, or there'll be no duel. Well, what's it to be?
I need a moment.
Well?
Let's go then.
Listen, laddie. There are rules to this duel, and you can only have a weapon befitting Tuchmacher's rank, meaning... Well, what's it to be? Well, what's it to be?
Let's go then.
Listen, laddie. There are rules to this duel, and you can only have a weapon befitting Tuchmacher's rank, meaning a flail or a hunting sword. And take off that plate. You haven't changed your mind. Well?
Let's go.
Listen, laddie. There are rules to this duel, and you can only have a... Well?
Let's go then.
Are you joking? You're not a... Take it off!
Give me another...
Well? What? Well?
Let's go then.
Today, these noble Sir Jan of Leshtin and Kuttenberg Councillor Tukmacher, represented by Henry. Both men confirm that the party whom God guides to victory in the duel has right on his side, and the defeated party is obliged to make good his debt. The combat shall continue until one of the combatants yields or flees. Are you ready? Begin.
Greetings.
So you can avoid danger. Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all.
Good day to you.
I heard you're having trouble.
What's nothing? And you just... I don't...
Do...
Of course.
So...
Why are you...
Let's... I can...
Oh, But...
It's a deal.
I had...
You're gonna...
You... Do you...
Have you had...
I had...
What did you...
Some... Except so...
Well, you did.
What was that?
Right.
I want... But the... No... And that by...
Why don't you...
Are you... I could... What's...
What are the...
You don't...
What...
Well, but you can use...
Oh, great.
No...
And the noble...
He can have it.
That's hardly a...
That's by God's hand.
It won't...
I'm...
Where's the...
The Jew... So... But... We'll set...
All right.
I'm here like we agreed.
Tukmak.
My...
Sir.
So I'll just...
I'm ready.
You have to say...
I shall...
If you... I was afraid... Shall we begin?
Let's get...
Hold on. You can only use a weapon befitting Tukmaker's rank, which means get the right weapon.
All right. I'll get a different...
Well, what's it to be?
Let's go then.
Are you testing? You're supposed to have a weapon befitting Tukmaker's status. Get a flail.
All right. Then...
Well...
Let's go then.
Today, these noble Sir Kuttenberg, both the combat. Are you ready? Begin.
Let's be happy. Out of breath already? Is that all you... Well, are you ready?
Let's go then.
Today, noble couldn't both the are you begin?
Is that all you got? Let's be having you then. Let's be having you then.
Stop fooling around. Get away with that weapon. That's right.
May the best man...
And God's providence determined the winner. You have heard God's
A
word.
bandage! Quick! Phew. I hope that's enough.
You really gave him what for? From the right, from the left, parry, strike. Thanks. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. I hope you'll fulfill your side of our deal now.
Most certainly.
And next time, don't resolve your disputes by combat.
Next time, I'll be careful who I make coats for. Ha 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 ha.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Well done. You were better. But that Tuchmacher is just a devious little burger.
God bless you.
Fine day. Some fine.
Hail.
I went to see Tuchmacher.
How did it go? Will he vote for us?
He had a quarrel with some nobleman who challenged him to a duel.
A duel? Like a fencing one? I didn't think people still fought duels. Aren't they banned?
It's not unusual. Noblemen still duel all the time.
And what did he want from you?
He didn't dare fight himself, so he was looking for a champion.
And how did it turn out?
He'll help us.
Really? That's wonderful. Wow, Henry, you hero.
Don't celebrate yet. It's only one vote.
But it's an important vote. Now we just have to wait till the council meets.
Do you think Adam suspects you're trying to sway the vote?
I don't know, but I don't think so. If he suspected something, I'd expect him to march in here and be as nasty to me as he always is. But there's no sign of him so far.
Did you find any more votes?
Afraid not. With the meeting coming up, everyone's kind of on edge. I suppose there are lots of people trying to get something from them, or something like that. All we can do is wait.
So now we just have to wait till they vote?
Come back in a few days' time. The councillors should have voted by then.
I will.
Good day to you.
You're pouring it over the fence.
Sounds like trouble to me.
Question is, today, hanging around her again.
I ain't letting that bastard go anywhere near her.
So, I went to see my brother.
Do you want to fight?
I could use a drink first. Find me something, would you?
What'll it be this fine morning?
What's new in the city?
Nothing much. If you're looking to make some coin, I don't know about anything new. I'm sorry.
What kind of pig was sitting here?
Going to do what we talked about?
I don't know yet. I'll have to see.
The service might be a bit slow.
Good morning to you.
I'm Henry, a new member of the guild.
I'm Rat. That's what they call me. My nimble fingers can deal with any lock. Me and Hog, we're the main workforce in the guild. Hog is my best friend.
Tell me about yourself. Where did you come from? What are you doing here?
I'm doing what I've always done. I'm stealing. But now, I'm doing it for a higher purpose. Because I only steal from the enemies of the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Have you ever thought about finding more honest work?
And let others rob me blind on my earnings? Thanks, friend. I think I'll stick with stealing.
What do you think of the guild?
If you want to talk, go to Chenyek. He's the chatty one. All I can tell you is that ever since the guild began, even thievery makes more sense. Suddenly, I don't feel so guilty. And a part of every haul goes to the poor, so everyone is happy.
Isn't that just an excuse?
Not at all, friend. You can see the results with your own eyes. Most of the city is on our side. What's that I hear? Sakra!
Was that
Somebody's
you?
lying here.
I'm sorry.
Never mind then.
Are you going to do laundry today?
Aye, aye.
To hell with it.
Greetings.
Oh, you fool.
You have no business being here.
Grüß dich. Aber du bist ja voller Blut. What do you need?
I'd like to go into the gardens. Why are you on guard here?
I'm afraid my sister is resting in the gardens and doesn't wish to be disturbed.
Do these gardens belong to you, so you can decide who goes in?
Like I said, my sister doesn't want to be disturbed, and my father, Master Mannlicher, doesn't want it either.
That's a very fine sword you have, Goodman.
And so it should be. It was made by my father, a master swordsmith.
Well, you can tell it's perfectly balanced at first glance. I may not be able to see the blade, but the way the hilt is fitted is clearly the work of a master craftsman.
It seems you know your stuff, good man.
I'm an apprentice swordsmith.
For someone from Kuttenberg? I'm surprised I haven't seen you before.
No, my master is Martin Menschy from Prague. We're just traveling north. My master wants to deliver a piece in person.
You don't say! Master Menschy is in Kuttenberg? Do you think I could talk to him? I admire his work, and so does my father.
Of course. Come to the Hangman's Halter Tavern. My master will be pleased to have company.
Thanks. If you want to enter the gardens, go ahead. Just keep away from my sister. My father has forbidden her to speak to men.
Don't worry. I'll give you my word as a swordsmith.
Bis bald.
Look what I have for you.
Are you Miss Adletta?
If you're another servant of some townsman who wants to confess his love for me, then kindly get away. You can tell him his courtship is over because I'm engaged.
You're mistaken. My name is Henry, and I was sent by Caspar Rudolph. It's about that book he lent you.
Caspar? Oh, the poor thing got a proper hiding from my father. How is he?
His vineyards aren't bringing in much, and he's generally not doing too well. That's why I'm here, in fact. Bushek's book may not be the most precious manuscript in the world, but it'll help Caspar.
When we were friends, he gifted me that book. There was no mention of it being on loan, and now he wants it back all of a sudden?
I could buy it from you.
Henry, I have everything I could possibly want, and I don't need your coin. My father buys me everything I ask for.
Fine. As you wish. No offense, miss, but are you even interested in a treatise on wine?
Of course not. But Caspar kept going on about it, and I wanted to make him happy. Since I've been locked up here, I've even tried to read it out of sheer boredom, so that I don't have to embroider all the time.
If you like reading, I can recommend some books you might enjoy more.
Who do tell? I like to broaden my horizons, although I doubt the books will be easy to find.
How about The Story of the Heart by Conrad of Würzburg?
What's it about?
Now, if I tell you, I'll ruin the surprise for you. But in short, it's about a love triangle, and one of the characters eats a human heart. I think you'll like it. In the work, Conrad espouses the beauty of true love over the false love of an arranged marriage.
It's like you can read my mind. I've read that tedious wine book anyway, so you can take it.
Thank you, miss.
Farewell, Henry. Never forget me.
Greetings.
You silly doggy.
Damn weather.
Greetings.
You have a kind master, eh, Matt?
Greetings, friend. Well, good day. Hail.
For everyone!
Jesus
Carrots,
Christ.
parsley, fresh vegetables, the whole village burnt to the ground!
Come and take your pick. New wares.
So, that thing was alright.
Wood vinegar, lump of charcoal.
Goodman Harville? May I?
Do I know you, good man?
No, I don't believe so. But I'd like to speak to you.
Aha! What can I do for you, good man?
When I asked where I should go in this city for good wine, your inn was recommended.
You've come to the right place. You won't find better wine in this city. Have you come from far away?
Very far, Goodman. I'm Henry, and I rarely hear my name spoken in my native tongue.
You don't say. Where's the last place you were?
I did a lot of traveling in Italy, from north to south.
Wonderful. It's not often I get the chance to talk to someone so well-traveled. It'd be nice to have someone to discuss the drink of kings with.
An invitation I can't refuse. Thank you.
Well, good man, how shall we begin our tasting? Ah, I know. How about a little white to begin with?
Excellent.
So, what do you say to that?
Hints of vanilla. That's uncommon. And I have to say, that greenish spring colour is perfect.
You're right. A rare flavor and color tone. It's essentially a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve, I pull out a Moravian white. My father-in-law loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year, so I'm giving him a few casks to make his old age a little merrier.
That's very kind of you.
There's nothing but misers in this town. They wouldn't think twice about taking their own mother's last piece of bread. I'm not like that. Do I have money? Of course. But I don't hoard it. I try to make people around me happy.
And you're treating me to this wine. You're a real Samaritan. And like it says in the Bible, you give drink to the thirsty.
Anyway, let's have a cup of something else.
My thoughts exactly.
What shall we... Ah, I know. Let's have some red. How about a young Blaufränkisch from Austria? Or as we call it in Bohemia, Blue Frankovka.
From you, Goodman, anything. Pour away.
Quite a decent vintage.
Oof. Rather bitter.
Bitter, yes. But it is a young wine.
All right, but the colour. It's not blue at all. More of a purple. That doesn't seem right.
It's not supposed to be blue. The name is a reference to it not being as red as other wines. It's more a play on words.
Ah, forgive me. I've never heard of such a wine.
Don't worry. Nobody knows everything, except for my wife. Tell me, good man, what's regarded in your country as the most prized Italian wine?
Definitely Vinsanto. A sacred wine. It's a straw wine from Tuscany. But it's still dry, and they say it works miracles.
Every wine can do that, good man. It loosens men's lips and women's legs.
True. Good health.
Well then, let's move on to the next one. After all that quality stuff, let's refresh ourselves with something simpler. Would you like a Hippocras?
Certainly. The better ones will go straight to our heads. And I'll admit, I do like it from time to time.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not easy to make a good Hippocras. Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is.
I don't know. I'd say it's made with love?
Of course it is. But I meant a real ingredient, not some poetic nonsense.
Well, in that case, I couldn't tell you.
It's not that difficult. It's mint. But there's something off about it. Doesn't it seem a bit bland to you? As though it's missing something?
Maybe anise?
No, not anise. I don't believe anyone puts that in Hippocras. I know. Ginger, of course. She told me there wasn't any at the market. After that Hippocras, we should have something more high class. I've got a rare Hungarian wine from Ega. Very strong and very sweet.
Bring it on. This is no time for weak wine.
My thoughts exactly. So what do you think? Good, isn't it?
Very good.
For a wine expert, you don't talk much, eh? Ha!
Well, it's not easy, Goodman. You pour me such excellent wines with such overwhelming taste that I'm at a loss for words.
I drank this particular wine from Ega at a banquet held to celebrate the new city council. Hungarian government, Hungarian wine, and Hungarian delicacies. I was so looking forward to enjoying some nice Hungarian sausages or pate, but I ended up leaving disappointed.
How so?
They started bringing out melons, apples, plums, and all sorts of other fruit. And finally, they served fish. I don't eat fish, and fruit makes me burp. So I went hungry at a feast.
Well, that's very unusual. Fruit, fish, and red wine. Maybe it's some sort of Hungarian custom.
I was so disappointed that I wanted to make myself something at home to get rid of the taste. But I was so drunk that I fell asleep. The housekeeper woke me up, and what can I tell you? The porridge was charcoal, the kitchen was like a smokehouse, and I had egg on my face.
So, what's next?
Next? You drink like a fish, Goodman. I don't think I have anything else you might be interested in. Regardless, I have some work to do. Feel free to stay in my tavern and enjoy yourself.
Allow me to ask you one more question. I heard you get your supplies from the monastery vineyard.
And what of it? You're not a tax collector, are you?
No, I really am not.
I don't believe a word you say. So let's be clear, you sneak. My business with the monastery vineyard is all above board. Everything is set down in my ledger upstairs, and until I see your credentials, it's none of your business.
Don't get worked up. I'm not a tax collector.
I don't care. You're snooping around, sticking your nose where it don't belong. I've nothing more to say to you. Careful.
Maybe I should go and take a look around his office. His ledger is bound to be interesting.
Sakra! It was here a moment ago.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right.
I don't think so.
I apologize.
No, sorry.
Easy.
Ow!
Nice and slow.
Can that be right? Salvation cannot be for sale. But what do they say? Pay, and you shall be
Fountain?
forgiven. Have you
Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
The taste of hope. Greetings. Do you need something?
I spoke to Havel.
And? How did it go?
I had a look around his office to see what I could see.
Well, I can't say I approve, but if you found something interesting...
I did indeed. It looks like a ledger of some sort.
Give it here. Let me have a look. 20 barrels of Rhine Riesling, 24 new barrels from the Cooper, 13 crates of Hungarian grapes for St. Gallus Day. Ah, here we are. It seems they ordered some sort of special incense that they burn in the barrels. That must be it.
What good would that do?
How should I know? What's interesting is that this isn't normally part of the winemaking process, so it might be just what we're looking for. Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful. But now I need you to look into it further. We need to find out what this special incense is for. We'll have to take a look in the vineyard and take some of that incense.
We, meaning me, right?
Of course I mean you. See how well we understand each other?
Sorry, but this is a path that will sooner or later lead to the gallows. I'm not going to steal anything.
But you already stole Havel's ledger.
This is different, though. Things get lost at taverns all the time. But at a vineyard, everything is closely guarded. Especially with monks involved.
Very well. I'll find someone else to do it. See you later, my friend.
While their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom. To eternal torture.
What? Fuck off. You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit! Ah! Ah! It's a wonder... Don't dare bleed... Ah! Ah! Come here! Huh? You're no match for us! Take that fucker out, damn it! I'll smash you!